Hello everybody, welcome back to the Frozen Core on Oxygen Not Included. Alright, so we're working, of course, expanding our base a little bit to manage oxygen and food, and we'll continue to do that, and we're going to build some ranches here eventually when we get a rancher. But the first thing we need to do is expand our scientific knowledge. We'll go ahead and get the smart battery so that way we can hook up one of these petroleum generators, and we can pump ethanol from these big pools and have a temporary or a small power system down here. I think that's a excuse me, a good thing to do. We don't really have a lot of power draw at the moment. Later we will. We'll put in light bulbs and all that stuff, but we'll keep it fairly light for now. Primarily we are exploring, which you can see we are, trying to get clear out and see if we have any water anywhere. Liquid water. At the moment, the answer is no when we look around. But that does not mean that there is none. Excuse me. So, there's a couple areas we can dig still. So this is -40. We got to be careful. I want to make sure we don't break into any, like, negative 150 degrees temperatures and cause our dupes to be severely injured. It can happen. So I think I'm going to dig through these two, go that direction. As soon as we get over here, we can get to that door. Over here we're doing fine, except we can't go any further. Let me see. Yes, we can. We can get over here, and then we can get over here. I really don't want to get into the radiation yet. Not that it's exceptional radiation. Actually, the Wheezeworts produce more than this. I guess we can, so never mind. I don't want to release the betas. That's the only thing I don't want to do. So we'll dig through here. We'll switch up. We'll go up here. And then we'll switch up and go across over that way. Okay, cool. We can do that. On this side, since we're here, we'll go ahead and dig over to here. We'll dig through this. And we'll dig through that. And we're going to uproot that. We'll also go ahead and I think we'll be okay. Let me see. Actually, if we just do this, it'll be fine. We'll do that so that we can get down here. We'll also uproot this because we'll be using them elsewhere. We'll uproot this one as well. Are there any just sitting around over here where we're already exploring? Yes. So we will uproot this one. We're going to need them anyways to use them for various things, like keeping our farms cold, as an example. So we might be putting one in each farm and stuff like that, but primarily we'll want them later for science generations. So we'll work that. All right, so you're good. You're good. I think the other thing we need to do is go down further. Now, I'm gonna stick that right there. So eventually we're gonna want to go down to a point. Do I want to go further down here, right there, or do I want to move the ladder over? Always the story, right? Simply because, well, if they're breathing and they don't have to stop, they're fine. But if they have to stop to breathe, they'll drop whatever they're carrying, right? Now, the other thing is, if we're inside the base, how big do we need the base really to be? Well, we can always cut it down. Let's just... Oh, excuse me. Let's continue down to here on one ladder. Yeah. And then what we can do is we'll be putting in our pump down here. to collect this, and then we'll expand after we get it collected and whatnot. Yeah. All right. Cool. We have a plan. Not a very good one, but we have a plan. All right. Let me see. We probably need to dig like this. And we would need to do that so that we can get over there. Okay, cool. And we'll dig that down so that we can just drop the liquid down. Alright. That way we can go around and get this unlocked and stuff. Not that it's important, but we'll do it anyways. Alright. Cool. So, first things first, let's check out. Do we have a cook? We have a cook. They have a bottomless stomach. That's not too great, but they are a cook. So, and we want our other guy to do other things. So what we're going to do is we're going to do Cookie. The cook. Welcome to the colony, Cookie. All right, so first of all, Cookie, you are a cook. Now, Edward will always help you out, but Edward's going to transition over to construction. All right, and then priorities. Edward is going to be neutral on cooking, but he's going to start constructing and digging, and Cookie is going to be doing full-time cooking, and we're going to block that off. And that off. All right. She'll do storing in the meantime. Okay, at a lower priority. There we go. Cool. We're good. All right. We're doing good on food, so very happy with that. All right, and we're continuing our research, so we will keep it going. Let's get in our advanced wiring. All right, we can do a flux. The only thing we need now is the capability to actually ranch our fluxes. But we don't have a rancher. We'll get there. We'll get there. You know, it's just going to take a little bit of time. That's all. All right. Oh, and we've got another skill. Good. All right. Good, good. We're going to do carrying, because I think that's a little more important than getting you just a faster build, just to, you know, carry your materials over quicker. That would help. All right. So we've got lots of stuff to do here. Let's prioritize a few other things so that we can really get them moving. So we're going to come up to, where is Fred the farmer? All right, so Fred, we're going to block you up on everything. So farming, okay, so supplying you'll need, and storing a little bit lower. We'll leave you on tidying and life support, but we'll just keep you there. I may open you up to ranching, but otherwise, no building, okay? Nancy's fine. All right, Denise the digger, we're going to transition you to where definitely digging. You can build, you can supply, and you can store, and you can tidy. That's it. Well, you can attack if you need to. Defend yourself, man. Defend yourself. All right. Barb, same thing. We're going to do this. We're going to get you on building. You can dig if you need to. Definitely supplying. You can store, but we'll put it on a lower priority. And you can tidy. And you can life support. Okay. Very good. You're fine for operating. That's your primary procedure. And then supplying is a backup. Edward is excavating. You're okay with where you're at for right now. Ron the runner is doing all the good running stuff. So make sure you supply and store. All right. I think I'm comfortable with that. That helps. Let's go ahead and put them on some different shifts. We've got 2 excavators. So you're going to go on to the next shift. Actually, we'll put you on shift 3 since you just started your day. Right? All right, very good. I'm going to move... I just noticed I put Nartha instead of Martha. Oops! Okay, so you guys are fine. we're gonna put Nancy on her own shift. Yeah. Okay, so we just need to find Nartha and rename her. Hold still a second. You're supposed to be Martha. Me and my keyboard usage skills. Alright, cool. Let's go ahead and copy this. Let's go ahead and copy this. We've got... I would say we have our first ranch, but we technically don't because, you know, the room is too large. But we'll work on it. Not vitally important. I think I'll go ahead and put a ladder over here as well. Excellent. And we've got another skill. We're just powering up everywhere. We are going to go ahead and get the field research, so if we discover stuff, we can get it taken care of. Alright. Perfect. What do you need? You need irrigation. Oh, you need ethanol. I planted those things. We need ethanol for them. Well, I'm not going to automate it right now because we'll have to create ethanol, which I believe is what you guys, you produce ethanol. Now, I don't know how you produce it. Do you excrete it as a liquid? Maybe. We'll have to check that out here soon, won't we? Once we're ready, probably 50 million cycles from now. But yeah, so we can take care of that. What we will do, well, we won't put it there. We'll put it down here. Pitcher pump. We'll set it there. Then we will just do a little path. Like that. That should be fairly safe. Right? We can dream. It's a long ways to go for ethanol, but we'll get it taken care of. There are some closer. I do plan on dropping stuff down. I mean, it looks like we would be able to drop this down and send it here and send it straight down and stuff. So we'll have to see where all the pools are, but for right now, we just need to explore. I also need to check this out because, see, we're not green to harvest the things we want to be harvesting. Shame on us. Some of this we can't reach yet, of course, but let's get it all tagged so that as we explore, we can automatically use these resources. I won't dig these out or set those unless we need them yet. Unless we dig them out, which eventually we will. Alright, very good. We almost got this done. Let's go ahead and construction-wise, let's do a 7 on this. Just so that we can get this flowing into here to pump carbon dioxide out. That'll be good. Then I am gonna do that and that just to start separating the hot and cold and make sure that thermally we're okay. Very good, very good. No new discoveries? Nope. Okay. Alright, cool. Now all we have to do is just get down here so that we can actually explore and discover stuff. We just need to build. We need to dig. All right, so we'll get carbon in here so that these things will grow and be correct because we'll have a little carbon layer. That's perfect. Excellent. Research-wise, we'll move forward. I would love to get the shipping and automation, but we don't even have metals for it. We haven't even started on that stuff, so it's probably going to be a good idea to get some of this stuff taken care of. Yeah, we need these pipes and stuff. Let's do the insulated liquid pipe first, because we're going to need that for our ethanol. What's our temperature? Negative 42. Yeah, we want to maintain it in a decently cold temperature, but then if we do start bringing it up, you know, we might use it for circulation. What does it freeze at? Negative 114. Could be a good fluid for our keeping things cold system. Since we want to go below zero, we'll want to probably put some of these into a cooling loop eventually. All right, so you guys are down here. So what I'm thinking is that in this little section down here at the bottom, we will put in a small power system with storage. So why don't we go ahead and map that out? Probably here. Yeah. So we'd want to put a floor in here. Then we would want mesh tiles. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. We're just gonna do, for now, a really small setup. We're just going to do that for now. Okay, so I'll run through here and here so that we can get in there and start digging it out. Then below it, we'll want a 3 pi little tank. Yeah. Like that. And a door. For now, we'll do that. There we go. Alright, so we'll start doing that, and then we can pump ethanol. In fact, I'm going to cancel this, and what we're going to do is we're just going to dig through here and dump this ethanol down into here. And then I'll put a ladder here and a pump, and we'll just grab the ethanol from down here to bring it up. We don't want to build it out of iron, we'll just build it out of granite. There we go. Yep, we'll do that. That'll work perfect. Cool. All right, and now we've got carbon. Look, these are already maxed out and growing. See what a difference that made? Now, I do want probably I mean, it's just gonna flow back down. What's it look like? Yeah, because it's pumping it up, filling this, and then it's coming back down, but it is putting a little bit right here. So maybe instead of an open door, we probably, because if this is, yeah, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna replace these. And then we're gonna put a solid door in, and we'll just max pressure this. I think that's smarter. And then, yeah, carbon has to flow out in that way, and that's fine. We'll do some changes later, but that's fine for now. Okay, so super. All right, we're gonna get you this so that we can do any digging we need to. There, we're good. Obviously, hazmat would be next, but then we can focus you on. We'll focus you on carrying next because we don't need hazmat for quite a while. All right, let's take a look. Did we dig into any new areas? Okay, we found the edge of the world, so that's good. Tells us that hey, there's nothing over here. No vents for a geoactive asteroid. At least that's what it said, right? We sure aren't finding much. Oh, I see what the problem is, why they've never done that. They can't get over here. There we go. Now we can. Yeah, we're not finding any vents at all yet. Of course, we've barely explored, but still, you know, found the dream machine, so that's cool. Maybe we'll be able to actually use that. I've never used it because usually it's on a different colony, and so I haven't really thought about it. Oh, look, we've got vents over here. And we've already... Okay, so this one's chlorine. That's not going to help us. I mean, maybe eventually. We're going to have to figure out how to get to this one. So we can dig through there. We can come up through here. We can come up through here. And we can do that. We would just need to come through here. So we can do that. Do that. That. This. And unless I want to take that one out, which I don't, we'll have to do that. Okay. We'll do that. Alright, and then let's get this door completed and this floor also completed so that we don't just pump carbon dioxide up into here. Awesome. Where we're... Okay, so we've got this. We just need to come over to the room. You're gonna do it. Excellent. Probably gonna have a dream machine, and it looks like a food machine in here. Oh, no, not a food machine. Well, that's alright. Rummage. Inspect. Rummage. Inspect. Inspect. We won't use it yet. And inspect. But at least it gets us access to additional sleet wheat. So that is good. No complaints. Whoops. Oh, now I've done it. I clicked the button. Now we gotta wait for it. This is something I've never really paid attention to because, I mean, it doesn't give you any benefits. It just says, hey, you've achieved something. If it was something to where when you achieved it, you got a benefit, like a certain one, all dupes now can do such and such and whatnot, and, you know, then I think it would be pretty cool, but otherwise. Alright, no warm suits, so it's just a matter of giving the dupes that have the cold protection the ability to look good. That's alright. They'll appreciate that, I'm sure. Alright, what else were we looking at? Is there anything else? Can't click on that one. This one's a submit bioscan. We'll eventually get to all of this. We can dispense some pajamas. So it's just these two vents so far. We did get all the way over into here. Oh, look, here's one of the colder areas. Well, it's a vacuum, so as soon as you open this up, while these are only only negative 63, it's still a colder area. I'll have to remember that. I'm trying to watch that. Here's the input machine. This is a cold area too, negative 65 up there. Yep. Okay. No other vents though. Okay. Well. Just means we need to explore. Alright, we need a rancher. No rancher. Squash fries. If we were short on food, that would be awesome. So evidently that's something we can make down the road. Squash fries. Cool. Require light to sleep. Or 200 kilograms of wood. You know what? We're just gonna take the squash fries because, hey, who doesn't want to eat squash fries? Actually, pretty good, to be truthful. Now, not quite squash fries necessarily, but you can take various squashes and stuff outside of potatoes, which is a root, a tuber, and you can fry it and make fries. And I've been to a number of restaurants that serve things like that. So I don't know what they use exactly. I've never actually looked it up. Is it a true squash or is it something else? But I know it's possible. So they actually taste pretty good, believe it or not. All right. I am so tempted just to give you critter wrangling. Wrangling. There's no R. But we already have so much farming to do. Do I or do I not? It's not like we'll have a lot of ranching to do up front, but it's a lot of work for one guy. We've got 4 farms that are complete, which is probably maxing you out, plus all the random stuff. I'll hold off. We'll give you the additional farming, the crop tending, so that you're just a little bit quicker. We're not going to use the micronutrient fertilizer machine for now, but we'll help you out a little bit. All right. Well, I think that's good for this episode. We have made good progress overall. We've got a plan for some power to use ethanol, which, that's debatable of whether we should really do that or not, but we have a plan. We can always make ethanol by wood, so not a problem. And the seals. And we're exploring. Cool. Just looking around to see if there's anything else, but not at the moment. All right, anyways. So thanks for joining me. We'll see you in the next episode, everybody. Take care.